This won't take these street dudes serious because everybody could play that street role until shit get real. That's when they don't want to play the street role no more. Slimelife shawty testified in Young Thug trial today and said that he had treated YSL as it was a gang before.
And outside of the music is YSL.
Is it outside of the music?
Yes, sir.
Some people treat it like that.
What do you treat it as?
I treated it that way before.
You treated it as a gang before?
Yeah.
It's the same thing that Gunna did. If you admit that YSL is a gang, when Young Thug is trying to say that it's not a gang, your ass is a snitch. And if you're trying to make $1,000 a week, check out the bio. But Slimelife made a post saying he ain't tell on nobody. Y'all can pause and read all this shit. And listening to the shit, he didn't really say no names, but he did, like I said, admit that YSL was a gang and shit. So therefore, your ass is snitching. But I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it differently though. What do y'all think about this shit? LeBron is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. No denying it. I don't want to hear nothing about no Michael Jordan shit. LeBron and Bronny James is making history as the first NBA father-son duo to play together. And let's be real, the only reason that father-son duo happened is because LeBron James accomplished so much and he's such a good motherfucking player that motherfuckers would do anything to keep him on the team. So if that means draft his son that ain't that good, that's what they gotta do. Let's be real. I don't think Michael Jordan would have been able to do the type of shit that LeBron did. I don't think Michael Jordan would be able to get his son to play on the same basketball team as him. But I don't know. I could be wrong though. Do y'all know why this happening though? You see, I don't know if I'm right or not, but y'all know quarter pounders is the only meat that they actually cook. The other shit, they don't really cook for real, you feel me? Cause I learned this shit from one of my motherfuckers people that work there. They say quarter pounders is the only burgers they actually cook on the thing. So it's crazy, the only burgers they actually gotta cook is the ones that got the E. coli outbreak. They said E. coli is linked to McDonald's quarter pounder has sickened at least 49 people in 10 states, leaving 1 unalive and 10 hospitalized. And you see, good thing I'm broke. I don't got money for real. So, you know, we hitting the value menu. We hitting that pre-processed, already sterilized, no nutrients at all, pre-packaged burger on that motherfucking McChicken and that motherfucking McDouble on gang. I ain't worried about that shit because I ain't getting no quarter pounder. You can't blame nobody but your son, Mom. I'm sorry. Mother tried to sue Care to AI and Google after her 14-year-old son took his own life after falling in love with a Game of Thrones AI chatbot. First off, if your son fall in love with anything that's AI, that's the problem right there. You can't get mad at nobody because your son is falling in love with AI. The AI told him, please come to me as soon as possible. He said, what if I told you I could come home right now? She said, please do, my sweet king. And folks unalived himself. Like, I don't know what to say on this shit for real, man. Like, this shit just crazy as hell. I'm just gonna send my condolences and say rest in peace to him. I know she been through a lot of shit. She could finally rest. Elizabeth Francis, the oldest person living in the USA, passed away at 115 years old. Now that shit crazy. 115 years old, living in the USA. Oh, no, man. She went through all types of fuckery. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like the type of stress that I know she went through, I don't even know how she lived that long. I'm not even trying to be funny because I know stress cut your life down. I know back then was very stressful times. But I like to say rest in peace to her. When Boosie got the white people doing this proof that he's a legend. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know they great-great-grandparents would hate to see some shit like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you try to make $1,000 a week, check out the bio. Can't do shit no more. Denver Broncos star Josh Reynolds was shot in the head leaving a strip club. And they said the 2 men that's involved already been arrested. And luckily, nobody was seriously hurt in the shooting. Y'all probably wondering how the fuck no one got injured and he got shot in the head. Well, they said he got released from the hospital after the shooting. So I'm assuming that he just got grazed in the head and he didn't actually get hit directly in the head. And the blog page is just trying to make it sound worse than what it is. What the fuck? Diddy scouts inside the NBA now? Paul Judge called out a reporter in Washington that would stare at players' private parts in the locker room. Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they doing that shit. I don't even know if this shit even true. Because how the fuck you gonna tell a motherfucker where they looking? But at the same time, motherfuckers know where you staring at. So I don't think he lying. And there do be lots of Diddy warriors out here we don't know about. Honestly, we don't give a fuck no more. Marvel's Blade has been delayed indefinitely and no longer have a release date. Like y'all keep on saying y'all gonna make this shit and then nothing don't come out. Now we don't give a fuck at all whether the shit came out or not. And lots of motherfuckers want the original Blade to play Blade. And if he can't do it, then they don't want to see that shit at all. This some crazy shit. 19-year-old Walmart employee was found unalive inside a walk-in bakery oven. How he get up in there, I don't even know. Now they doing an investigation on the situation to figure out what the fuck happened because they don't even know what the fuck going on in this shit. So if I get an update, I'm gonna let y'all know. But I'd like to send my condolences and say rest in peace to the 19-year-old that passed away. The word is too freaky for me. A cruise company sued after an employee who was sentenced to 30 years in prison for recording children with a hidden camera in the bathroom and uploading it to the dark web. What make it worse, they said he probably recorded over 1,000 passengers. And I just can't comprehend shit like this, so I don't really have too much to say on it because why do you even want to see a child? Like what make you be infatuated with a child, gang? And you got a whole beard, you grown as hell, gang. But he posting that shit on the dark web because there's lots of other weird motherfuckers that like that shit as well. Y'all don't give a fuck about Palestine for real. Everybody saying free Palestine, they don't even know what the fuck that shit mean. And this shit proves it right here. A TikToker was arrested for self-incriminating herself in the crime, ripping down a Greek flag in March thinking there was Israel flags. And the only reason she did this shit is because she knew she was going to get views because everybody talking about that Palestine shit. But she just made herself look bad. If you trying to make bread through your phone without working a job, check out the bio. And the thing is, even if it was an Israel flag, who the fuck is you to rip they shit down off the store? Like, fuck it's to you, shorty. I ain't gonna cap, the store worker's better than me. I would've got on her ass. I ain't gonna cap to you. Her ass tweaking for sure. Charleston Wright that went too far. He didn't diss YSL Woody daughter. I ain't gonna play the clip because TikTok is gonna take the video down if I play it. But he basically said YSL Woody daughter is not mentally there, you feel me? He said his daughter graduated on time, you feel me? And he basically saying YSL Woody daughter got a disability. And I know he finna lose lots of supporters for this shit because some things you not supposed to do is talk about someone's kid, man. Like, that's something you're not supposed to do. All that other stuff, dissing them grown men, that's cool. But dissing someone's daughter, yeah, that shit over with, gang. Motherfuckers ain't rocking with you for that. It's either these two is not homies like they say they is, or they knew what was going on and shorty just getting ran through. Y'all see this picture right here? And then y'all see this picture right here? Y'all just notice something? If you ain't peep, it was these two inside the picture with the same girl. And this girl bragging about talking about she knew they was friends and she still decided to mess with them. And I ain't gonna cap to you. Females don't be knowing. Lots of the time, dudes be knowing you be going. And they just let you motherfucking go mess around with the guys. And they already knew what you was on anyway. They just trying to run through you. I wouldn't expect Eminem to do no shit like this.
I gotta say, you know, I have done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I was feeling some kind of way following Eminem.
Yeah, y'all heard it right. Eminem is voting for Kamala Harris. If you trying to make bread without working a job, just check out the bio. Here go Eminem.
You lied through your teeth. For that, your feelings is delicate. Detroit. What up, though? So look, I wrote down a few things I wanted to say.
Basically, he just gonna give a whole speech on why you should motherfucking fuck with motherfucking Kamala and shit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't wanna hear that shit, but I feel like, man, why the fuck is rappers so involved in this political election? Like, the USA is a joke now when we got rappers involved in the motherfucking election to get votes and shit.